Теперь ты доволен?
So hi, my name is VK. I work for the biggest Russian radio station, Europa Plus, and I work in the morning show. And we have millions of listeners, and all of them want to know how to start the day to look as cool as you.
Oh, wow. That's a great question. You have a really good makeup artist that makes you look good. No, I mean, I remember so many mornings in the preparation of this movie, waking up early and going to set and just hitting the gym right away, the push-ups, the martial arts, stunt training, wire training, and all of that stuff, and being absolutely exhausted before noon. It was a lot of work, but ultimately very, very fulfilling. Very, very happy with the action that we came up with, and yeah, I look pretty cool in those sequences. So I'll say that, start your day early, go to the gym, get active, break a sweat.
I really loved your movie. Thank you for it. When I was watching it, I've got such a nice feeling inside as in childhood, because I was crazy in love with Jackie Chan when I was a little girl. Yes, and I wish I could marry him because he's so funny and he fights good. Yeah, good combination. Yeah, do you agree? So
I was also very obsessed with Jackie Chan when I was young.
I've got this feeling inside when I was watching your movie, so I hope audience will love it too. Thank you for it. In the movie, your character shoots a bow. Did you like it? And did you try it before? I tried it like 2 months ago, and I liked it a lot.
You like it?
I tried.
You liked it? Yeah. No, that's cool. I like it. It's. I think it is actually. It takes a lot of focus, and I did enjoy it, right? But it is hard. It's a challenging sport.
In 2014, you posted a tweet. Hey Marvel, great job with Captain America and Thor. What about as an American hero? So now you are a part of Marvel. Congratulate you. It's cool.
It's such a dream come true. I mean, I can definitely tell you when I tweeted that in 2014, I didn't have very many Twitter followers, maybe somewhere between 14 and 20. So I definitely wasn't expecting anyone to read it. I don't think anybody did read it until after I got cast. Some people started going back into my tweets and then they were like, oh, did you know that you tweeted this? And it was so crazy. I mean, it basically comes down to, I've always been such a big fan of superheroes and everything that they represent.
How did the offer to become a director of the Marvel movie get to you? Do you remember it?
How did I get to sit in this chair? I had to go in and pitch an idea to Marvel for this movie, and what I pitched them was an intimate family drama that was wrapped in the genre of a kung fu martial arts movie. I showed clips of my favorite movies growing up, a lot of which were Jackie Chan movies. And what I love about those movies is how much joy and fun he puts into these fight scenes. I wouldn't even characterize them as fight scenes. They bring so much physical comedy and joy into the world, and so that's the spirit that we wanted to tackle this movie with.
What was your first reaction when you get an offer?
Crying hysterically, because happy tears of just I'd been struggling for so long, and when you start out as an actor, you're always not sure if you can make it. There's always a sense of I want to make it, and so often, and for so many of us, we never quite get to that place, and it's so very few of us actually get to get the honor and the privilege of being able to lead a movie, and so just feeling like so privileged and so honored, and feeling like also my life was going to be completely different.
Make a good team.
Some days at work are harder than others.
Wow, I mean, I was like, I definitely wasn't expecting it. I'll say that, and I thought it was so cool. But it's one thing to get the call that the Marvel universe kind of is calling, but another thing to also really enjoy the script and the project. And it was something that I really wanted to work with Destin on. And so, it just feels really good. Yeah.
What
Great
about
to be
his hero, Shang-Chi? Will audience love him and why?
I think the audiences will definitely love Shang-Chi, and I think that they'll relate to aspects about him because we're all on a constant journey to find who we are, and we are all constantly negotiating our past with our present. So, he is someone that I think, like a lot of very beloved superheroes, has this power that he doesn't really know what to do with. So he has his own struggles. I think that's very likable.
Could you give me 3 main reasons why we should watch this movie?
3 main
Yeah,
reasons.
only 3, the main.
I think it will entertain you. I think this movie is honest about the human condition, is honest about the pain that we go through as humans and within the context of our families. But I think it's also honest about the hope and the joy that we have, and particularly in this time that we're all in. I think it's good to find the balance of both, to be honest about the pain that a lot of people are going through in the world right now, but also to be honest about the joy and the hope that we have to move forward.
First main reason, it's fun. Okay. Second main reason, it has a really great story part, and number 3, because I'm in it. Hold on, everybody!
Did you enjoy working with Simu?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. He's really easy to get along with, and he was really fun, because we both improv'd a lot. He has a comedy background. I love Simu. Thank you.
And do you have any favorite scene and why?
One of my favorite scenes is probably the bus sequence, right? Because it's always nice, because it was really cool to be able to sit while everyone is just really panicking back there. Meanwhile, I'm just, so it was nice.
Before joining the Marvel, what was your favorite hero?
I love Thor. I love Thor. Thor Ragnarok was such a good movie. Funny, he's so great in it. Taika's an incredible filmmaker too.
There are lots of fighting scenes in the movie. So, did you have a special training program?
Special training, yeah, basically just trained as if I was in the stunt department. So whatever they did, I did. So showing up, like I said, every day early in the morning and working until 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then going from that stunt practice to strength and conditioning and lifting more weights on top of that. I mean, the character is a very skilled martial artist. I am very mediocre martial artist, so I had a lot of work to do in order to get to that level. And just like any actor prepares for any character, you dedicate yourself to the process, and you try to commit yourself to that preparation so that you can connect to the character.
And also, Kathy has super driving skills. Did you take any special training before the shooting?
I did, yeah. I went down to the racetrack, and they taught me kind of how to drift and how to go really fast. I probably wouldn't use those skills in real life because I live in LA, but
Honestly, I didn't find a lot of information about the location of shooting. Where did you shoot the film?
We shot primarily in Sydney, Australia. We also shot in Macau. We shot some scenes in Hong Kong, and we shot in San Francisco.
But what was the most difficult during the shooting at all?
Every time I talk about what was difficult, it never actually is that difficult compared to what everyone else is doing, right? Because people were literally going crazy, with all the fight sequences are so amazing. But there was one scene where we're on a scaffolding, and Katie falls backwards on a pole, which I was very nervous about. But really, that's just gravity doing most of the work. It's not. There's no talent really in falling backwards.
The movie is full of humor. Were all jokes in the script, or maybe you've got an opportunity to improvise?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely loved all the lines for Katie. I always laughed whenever I would read, her scenes. But, Destin also gave us a lot of room to improv. We definitely played around a lot. So it had a very free-flowing environment.
There is different music in the movie, especially in one of the final scenes. How did you choose a song for soundtrack?
The soundtrack was a collaboration between my composer, Joel P. West, and a lot of my favorite artists. All the artists in this movie are some of my favorite Asian and Asian American artists from around the world. It's a very global album that we will be releasing and really captures the heart of this movie, and I can't wait for people to hear all the music.
It's a pleasure to see that the hero from the movie is real hero in the life. I read on your Instagram about Chopper, the dog from the Dominican Republic. How
Yes.
does the same, but with Kitty, like 1 month ago. So how is Chopper?
Oh my God, Chopa's so good. She's really adjusting to life in Los Angeles. She's a Hollywood dog now. So, she eats gluten-free treats. She eats very, very well. She's become very picky with her food. And no, she's really, really sweet. And from the moment that I met her in the Dominican Republic, she just had this wonderful disposition about her. So calm and so gentle. And it's the exact partner that I need right now for everything that's going on in my life. I mean, Chopa doesn't care that her dad is a Marvel superhero. She just cares that she gets treats and pets and someone to snuggle with at the end of the day, and I think that's so beautiful.
Have you ever been to Russia?
I have not been to Russia, but I grew up with one of my best friends growing up was Russian, so I know like a couple.
Oh yeah,
Russian
really?
words. Just like
So I invite you. And our radio station, we invite you. Come to Russia.
I will definitely. I would love to come. I would love to come. Yes. And yeah, I just know Das Vidanya, so I'll just say that to you.
Das Vidanya, it's good.
And arbuz, which means watermelon.
Why? Why not arbuz? Could you wish something to our audience?
I wish that if for anybody who watches this movie, that they leave the theater feeling, feeling a little more connected to your loved ones. I hope that the movie gives you a little boost of joy, and that the themes in this movie remind us, they do remind me of what's really important to me in life, which is my family and my loved ones, and showing respect and to the memories of those who came before us, and understanding that we are where we are because of the people who came before us.
Ты всех сделаешь.
Спасибо.
Jab, left foot, right hook.